Most people in our immersion presentations focus on the new sights we saw, but we want to look beyond the sights and towards our bonding experiences with peers, teachers, and within ourselves.
One of the many times our school bonded during immersion this year was in our many car rides. When you go on road trips with your family, it may be a little boring just staring out of your window. But during our car rides, we danced, sang, and played games. It didn't feel like we were in school. Rather, we're just hanging out with the people and enjoying ourselves. One significant part of these car rides was the length of them. When we were in the cars for multiple hours, we went out of our comfort zones to talk to others and create friendships that we might not have had before. Speaking of the car rides, the Dot High School ran into a little bump in the road. No pun intended. We had to focus on the matter at hand and problem solve together. Because of this incident, people needed to support one another through this experience. In addition to the students who needed to go to the hospital to be checked out, our little incident also caused some of the faculty and students to be left behind in the desert with water and shade. But not to worry, they were picked up a few hours later. During that time, they went on adventures, calmed each other down, and hung out. This experience let the students bond with the teachers on a deeper level. For example, not only did the teachers need to communicate with each other and let the students know what was going on, but they also had to bond with the students to keep them occupied and having fun.
2 days into immersion, the students split up into different tracks to give each student an experience tailored to their interests. The different tracks included Discovery Track, Adventure Track, and Extreme Adventure Track, which had Discovery at the least adventurous group and Extreme Adventure as the most adventurous. Once the group split up, they went to different places for a full day, and some even camped outside. During this time, you bonded with your peers and teachers who were with you in your track. From experience, we could see that this really helps create better connections with peers that we had before. It is the time to spend with people who share the same interests as you, and that is what immersion does. Each of the different tracks on immersion went on multiple hikes throughout the Grand Canyon and Moab. During these hikes, we were physically challenged, and because of this, we knew how each other were feeling and were therefore all experiencing the same challenges together. On top of this, hiking with our fellow students enabled us to have many conversations with ones that we wouldn't have had the chance to without our immersion hikes.
Finally, a few nights into immersion, we stopped at a campsite and formed a kumsitz near a fire pit that we started ourselves. During that time, some students sat around singing while others just hung out with each other. By doing this, we created an amazing feeling of a community and showing that we are all connected by our school, Biyachad. Everyone enjoyed themselves and created an environment filled with community and joy.
To conclude, this immersion wasn't only to see the Grand Canyon or the Grand Junction, but to explore how to become better friends with people. It was a time to bond with teachers and fellow students, and we were able to do this by problem solving, calming each other down, and just having fun.
Not worth the blood we shared for love.